fucking loud. Yeah, this is gonna be way too loud. Yo, what's going on, guys? How you doing? Let me know if there is anything at all that needs to be changed. Stream Elements bot running. I like how Stream Elements itself is getting blocked. Yeah, I know. Yo, what's up, Melon Squeeze? What's up, Hattie Hats? What's up, Zabby? What's up, Chili the Dog? Reese Brunk Fan? Okay, one sec. Let's go like this. See, this is why you gotta start the stream a couple minutes early so that you can get this set. I'll have my audio fixed in just a moment. Is that better? Am I too loud? That should be good. I hope that's good. Yo, what's up? It's Nico. Johan Avila. Ice Dutress. Pixel Farm. That one introvert. Yeah. Everyone is hyped for Night City Wire. Alright. I think I've got my chat here. Chili the Dog, what's up? 6 more minutes. What am I most excited for this episode? Honestly, I'm most excited for the weapons. Mainly just because I'm sure you guys can tell that I'm a little obsessed with them. As I've now made 2 videos breaking down all the weapons in the game. What's up, Matt's app? Matt's app. Oh. I was afraid that I actually wasn't going to wake up this morning because I was up late last night editing. And I've only slept for like 4 or 5 hours. Yo, what's up, Lucid? Poxy have my babies. I don't think I have the facilities for that, young man. Yo, what's up? AT800. Let's go. Yeah, I do my absolute best to read all my comments. You didn't sleep at all? I was tempted to not do that because I was afraid of not waking up, but I didn't want to do what I did with Night City Wire episode 1, where I was just absolutely exhausted. How am I? I am doing absolutely wonderful. I'm a little exhausted, but take off my hat. I just finished showering. If you want to see me with my hat off, you can go to my unboxing video from a few days ago, or like last week or something. System requirements prediction? I don't know about that, because the thing is there's just... A lot of people don't realize that all the gameplay that we've seen for the most part has been on high-end PCs. So a lot of people think that it's going to look like how it looks on consoles. It's definitely not going to look like that on current-gen consoles. Maybe close to it on next-gen, but... I'm hiding my Cyberpunk brain. You caught me. I'm hiding my Mega Mind. You got your Cyberpunk book 2 days after my video? That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of people's books were absolutely delayed. Can't wait for your analysis on this episode. Yeah, I will try to get it out within a couple of hours. Last night's City Wire episode, like I said, I was absolutely exhausted because I didn't sleep at all. So I didn't actually end up putting out an analysis video on episode 1. But I definitely will this time. Thank you, Black Cauldron. Yeah, we all really want Cyberpunk 2077. We're all drooling right now with only 3 minutes to go. Beware of day 91. Yep. I thought that this event was going to happen on day 91. Yo, what's up, Dark? You hope that we get some night gameplay? Yeah, they've been showing a lot of more day gameplay ever since the first gameplay. The first gameplay, I feel like they only showed, for the most part, wasn't it mostly night? I can't even remember. 3 minutes is a long time. 2.5 minutes is also a long time. You think it's possible they would move the release date up? I don't think so. I think they don't want to touch the release date at all at this point, to be honest. Even with Assassin's Creed Valhalla coming out, I think, like, isn't it coming out like 3 days before or something like that? Time travel a bit for you? I sell Cyberpunk so well to you? I'm just simply enjoying it myself, so... Unfortunately, as of what we know right now, you cannot get different houses or different apartments or anything like that. Unfortunately. I think that was initially the plan, but it had to be scrapped. Probably because of the amount of story stuff that goes on with V's apartment. My mod videos have helped you out a lot. I'm hoping to eventually get some more mod videos out here pretty soon, but it'll have to wait until, like, after this week, because I'll be 100% focusing on Night City Wire episodes. Or videos. You wonder if you can customize V's guns? You can indeed customize weapons. If I remember correctly, you can not only just do attachments, but I believe you might be able to do skins as well. I can't recall correctly on that, so don't hold me to that. You gonna play Hyperscape? Probably not. I'm pretty sure that game's already dead. Yusuf. Really love your videos, man. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Yo, what's up, Vanilla? Yo, what's up, Nihal? Long time no see. You want to see some more clothing? Yeah, I need to hurry up my video on all the clothing. How is it that every time the game is delayed, something gets removed? Third person, wall run, vehicle customization in V's house. You have to remember that all that stuff was talked about in 2018 for the most part. And stuff changes dramatically in development. 8 more seconds, here we go. Yo, what's up, Disney? Hopefully updated inventory menu showing. Yeah, I said I wanted to see that in this episode. Okay. Are we starting it right off? They're showing us this damn cinematic trailer, but I'm down for it.
Hello and welcome to episode 2
Your name's
of
like
Night
Holly
City
Bennett?
Wire. This is the show from us at CD Projekt Red, where we talk about all
UK
things
head of
Cyberpunk
communication.
2077. In today's episode, we're going to be deep diving into Life Pass and showing you a
Stuff
brand
has to be
new
cut all the
gameplay
time, you
video,
just don't often see
as well
it.
as having a chat to Philip from our quest team. Then we're going behind the scenes and taking a look at how refused to bringing the band Samurai to life.
Ooh.
And then we're showing you another new gameplay video and having a chat to Pavel, our senior gameplay designer, about just some of the tools of destruction
Oh my God.
in Night City. So let's
What?
get started. Street Kid, Nomad, or
I think we saw a couple new weapons
Which would
there,
you pick first?
but we also saw some new looking... That guy had like a digital face mask on. Choose your character's backstory. We're starting off with the life path. I'm so glad they got rid of the like brown UI.
Who do we have here? Grew up in Haywood.
Valentinos.
My family.
This is the guy
helped
that you
each
start
other
next to.
out. Thought nothing of it. I'm pleased to see you have.
That guy looks like he's pretty intimidating.
Born here, live here, die here.
Childhood memories. Hopping buildings, running away from badges. Iron tasted blood from a split lip.
Whack!
Motherfucker. Got everybody fighting for
Oh,
slices.
racing.
Get the fuck out of Vista.
If it keeps getting jumped, you find some stronger tubers.
Sasquatch. That damn industrial sledgehammer.
Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs?
I'm surprised they even showed any of the melee gameplay.
Overnight.
There's that
Have
little new
The
snippet that we got of Afterlife.
Ready to get your cherry bobbed? Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
But I gotta wait until November.
My childhood.
Face Mask from Marooner? It kind of looked like it, yeah.
Racing my bobber for the first time through the hills.
Man, the Badlands look so, so
and,
cool.
First kiss in the middle of a synth cornfield.
We nomads choose who to make our family. And choice forges strong bonds
Coda.
of higher duty that stand solid as an old oak.
I'm
My family's
torn
in
on
pieces.
starting
That's why I'm
Nomad
headed
or
for Night
Corpo.
City.
Makes you an outcast.
Wow, we actually get to see the border.
outcasts.
Miss this, you know? Camaraderie.
I know. I saw it in your heart the first time we met.
Ooh.
Know what I always liked about nomads?
There are so many new
No.
snippets that they're showing us
Hunger
already.
for freedom. Not easy to come by in Night City. Corp's got their grubby claws
Holy
and
shit, dude. They're already showing us a ton of new information.
I have those reports you asked for.
They were supposed to be ready yesterday.
Corpo.
The world's going to
Saka.
tear us apart when the word gets around.
The world's never going to find out.
If I go down, you're going down with me. No! I'm not fucking joking.
This isn't a request, V. But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
If you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked.
Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
What's the rules, Jack? Want to be top? Gotta have some skin in the game.
Yeah, but you're not on top. Saburo Arasaka
There are
is.
so many characters in this
You're the
game, it's
pendejo
actually
who
wild.
keeps in there. Work for yourself, live for yourself. That's the only way.
We saw a lot of this Corpo footage. Who do I want to be? Now that's a solid question. After seeing that, I kind of want to be Nomad.
Philip, it is so good to see you again.
I'm gonna be
It's
playing them
actually
all
been a while
anyway.
since I've had a chance to interview you about Cyberpunk. So I think for today, we'll start with a question that everybody wants to know. How does the path you pick affect your time in Night City?
Night City by
It actually
def or
affects your time quite a lot
Cyberpunk 2077
throughout the
by
whole game.
definition
Let's start at the beginning.
is political.
Because basically, our game has 3 different starts depending on your life path. As an example, if you choose
It's a
the
dystopian
Sneakin
future.
life path,
It has to
you
be
have lived
political.
most of your time in Night City. You know the streets, you know the gangs, you know the slang, you kind of know what's going on in the, let's say, lower life aspects of the city, which can of course give you lots of good opportunities also later on in the game.
I thought I was going to go with
If you start as a
Corpo, but
nomad, you actually used to be
I might
part
have to
of a
go Nomad.
clan and a nomad family, because nomads that roam the deserts around Night City that we call the Badlands.
I really hope
actually
they get
value
this
their
pop-in
family above
fixed.
anything. But for one reason or another, you actually left that family behind. And now the beginning of the game for you
Dude,
will
these
actually
vehicles look
be
so cool.
how to get into Night City and how to make a new life there.
you're going to play it
Then
3
you can
times?
also choose to
You
actually
gotta play it
be a
more than
corporal,
3
which is
times,
a
man. You
corporate
gotta play
life
it
path.
over and over
And that
again.
basically
This
means
is your
that
new
you're not at
life.
home in the streets of Night City or in the deserts
Thank
of
you,
the
Disney Dome.
Badlands, but actually inside the boardroom, because you rose the corporate ladder of the Arasaka Corporation, which basically gives you the ability to sometimes, read between the lines, read people when they're trying to do business, which of course can give you many nice opportunities later on.
So this isn't just about the start of the game. Can you maybe help people understand how this translates into the gameplay?
Yeah, so the thing is, we make Cyberpunk a real RPG, and part of that is that you
There you
can
go.
play your character from the start to the end. And of course, we have these life paths affecting the beginning of the game, but we wanted to make it so you have your life path opportunities throughout the whole game until the game is over.
Oh, what is this?
And as an example, we do that
Is that
by
like a
giving
hover
you
tank?
additional options and dialogues. So I can give you one specific example. And this is a mission where you have to steal a flathead robot from the Maelstrom gang. Basically, those Maelstromers stole that flathead before from a corporate transport. And the owner of that corporate transport, Meredith Stout, wants you to do something else. And this is an optional objective. And even within that objective, we want to give you some options. So as an example, if you have a corporate life path, you basically know what Meredith Stout is really about. You can read between the lines and you can get some additional options that maybe actually later enable you to do a completely different thing with the Maelstrom gang. And if you're a nomad, you know exactly some more details about how these Maelstromers would have even been able to steal a robot like that from Meredith Stout, who's part of the very powerful Militech Corporation. As a street kid, we as an example don't give you a specific new dialogue option in that dialogue, because as a street kid, you do not have a lot of experience dealing with higher up people like Meredith Stout. But we want to give you additional options that fit your life path very well. So later when you actually talk to the Maelstrom gang, one member of the gang offers you some illegal substance, but as a street kid, you actually know what this is about. You can talk some shop with him, and that might actually make that character like you a little bit more.
So Philip, I do have a couple of extra questions for you based on the video we just saw. And the first is about nomads. So the nomad life
oh
path,
my god, dude.
in a place called the Badlands. Is this somewhere
you
get
me,
to
like,
visit even if you don't pick
This gives me like
nomads to start with?
hardcore
Yes, absolutely.
New Vegas
so the thing
world,
is,
but
Night
like
City is surrounded by this
super
huge
next gen
that
looking.
we call the Badlands, and you can go there
You
whenever
know how to
you
deal
want.
with Meredith
so as an
Stout, bullet in the
example,
brain,
if you
easy.
do play the nomad life path at the start, and you are in the Badlands, you can even see Night City on the horizon.
Yeah, it's like Mad Max,
And
Rage
we want to
2.
give you the option later in
The beginning
game,
of New
if you want,
Vegas.
you can just take your car and drive out of the city. You can go there whenever you want. Thing is, you might not want to, because the Badlands can be a pretty dangerous place at first, because time has not been very kind to the Badlands. There
Dude,
have
it
been
seems
many
like
wars in the past. There's global warming.
The check line
so
is
most
like
people
really
that do
far
live
out
there
from Night
don't
City.
really have another choice about it, or are nomads that love this life and are all about it and are very battle hardened. We of course also want to tell their stories, because we want to tell many different
Is this
stories
like a radio
throughout
tower?
the cyberpunk genre,
Checking the
which
area?
means that you will also find missions that lead you out in the Badlands, or where you deal with the people living there.
So Philip, can you tell us a little bit more about the character Padre? He's the guy we see giving his business card to Street Kid V in the video. Who is this man?
Yeah, so
Probably
Padre
another
is actually
fixer.
one of the fixers in Night City. And fixers are people that work as intermediaries. So if someone who has a lot of money needs a problem solved, they go to a fixer. And a fixer then finds people who can solve that problem. And
Yeah, they
these
connect
people are
mercenaries
people
with
like you,
people that
the
need jobs done.
cyberpunks. Fixers are very territorial. So Padre specifically works from Haywood, which is where you as a street
these
kid
cars
grew up
look
in.
beautiful.
So you already know him. You might have already seen another one of our fixers.
This is going to
who
extend the
called
length
Dexter
on
Deshawn,
creating my
and he
one
works in a
video.
different part of the city. So specifically Padre, you might know him as a street kid, but even if you played other life paths, you might sooner or later meet him, because he's operating in Haywood, which is a pretty big place with many good jobs. So if you want to make some cash there, you will sooner or later deal with Padre.
Philip, thank you so much for
All right,
joining
sweet.
us. Now, on my first playthrough, pretty sure I'm going to be picking Nomad, but for those watching,
Yep.
we would love to know what you'll be
I've
picking.
been
So
kind
have
of
a think about
swayed
it
into doing
and send us
Nomad.
a tweet.
I was
Don't
initially
forget
wanting to
that
do
later in this episode, we're going to be showing you
the
another
thermal
new
katana.
gameplay video and having a chat to Pavel, our senior gameplay designer, about just some of the tools of destruction that will be at your disposal
Budget arm
in
shotgun.
Night City. But before that, let's talk about music, because music plays a huge part in bringing Night City to life. Now, in future episodes, we're going to talk about things like radio stations and even the original score. But today, we're going to take a look behind the scenes at how Refused to bringing Johnny Silverhand's band, Samurai, to life.
All right, here we go.
I wouldn't write these lyrics for myself. So it's kind of interesting
Copyright.
to get into like the mindset of who is this character and what would they write about, or what's their agenda. It's interesting to try to
Thank you again,
catch
Disney
a
Dom.
language that's his and try to catch a language.
Happy you
that's,
enjoyed
like,
the
part of
unboxing
this
video.
game.
Coming Samurai.
There is a reason why we're here.
Stockholm, Sweden.
It was Piotr maybe who was a fan of the band.
Studio.
He knew Refused and he knew my voice and he said, oh, that's a perfect voice for Johnny.
And that they wanted, I guess, a sound that was a bit contemporary from when Johnny's supposed to have had the band, because he's sort of like a
music is a big part of games.
Kind of guy.
Gonna drag a corporal rat on stage, make him kneel, douse him with gas, then light him up.
So of course there are things.
Try to play a game disabling all the music.
Like this outcast and this
not the same.
Fighting against like the corporal. That's definitely something that's been.
Whoa, this is
a part
interesting.
of my life and a part of Refused's life.
We came out of the punk rock scene of northern Sweden.
He's like the future version of us. So I think it makes sense. I think it totally makes sense for us to be here making these songs about him or for him. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. No drills. But
Johnny Silverhand brain dance.
Wide vibrato.
Exactly.
I mean, just sort of build.
Yeah.
Slowly build sort of intensity.
We don't have
music can make or break a game.
Just going all in. So we really worked on these songs, trying to make them as good as possible. But then they're not actually our songs.
It's interesting as a musician to play another musician, because that's essentially what we're doing. I mean, we're not here as Refused, we're here as Samurai. And I'm here with Johnny Silverhand, so it's like the voice we're representing here is someone else.
We'll never fade away!
It's been a mind fuck.
You could technically say you could experience everything when the game comes out. Yeah, imagine Doom without music. That's a good one.
I mean, the shouting in itself is just like second nature to me, because I've been doing this for a very long time. But then when someone comes in and says,
I'm happy with everything except for Azalin. Again, it's Azza. Azza. Okay.
The shouting's great, but think of that accent, or think of that like enunciation. It's a bit weird because it's a very different way of singing when you're screaming like that, and it's hard to sort of
Swallowing some syllables there.
adjust your accent.
Oh yeah, just try it again.
So it's been a bit.
That'd be so frustrating.
It wasn't.
With time.
It wasn't horrible.
With time, my man.
Great.
But I mean, I get it. I mean, we have to maintain the illusion that this character that's a character of the game also is me, like when I'm singing it. So it makes sense. But yeah, it's a bit different to have someone telling you exactly how to enunciate things, because I'm not used to. Usually people just like give me a thumbs up, and then like you think the things like the rhythm, and you think about the pitch, and you think about all these things. But then someone comes in and like, that word sounded weird. I'm like, what? No, that's how I sing. But so it's been a very a bit painful at times, but it's all right.
See this soon, I'm chipping in. Roll the bones, I'm chipping in. Belt that cone, I'm chipping in. Mayhem flows.
Well, we're about to see some more gameplay here.
It's a very interesting thing to
weapons.
be part of. As a person that's not a gamer, I don't think I fully understand the impact that this might have. If people like these songs and if people are excited, then that's going to be great. I mean, we are spending a lot of times trying to get this right, trying to get it to sound like, like Samurai would sound, So it's quite interesting. It's a very different way of making music, actually.
The Samurai band, Johnny Silverhand and everything have a huge role in the game, so I want to know about it.
Available on streaming services, Chippin' In, Never Fade Away, and The Ballad of Buck Ravers. But we're excited to announce a fourth new song called A Like Supreme, which is coming to streaming services today. That means you can check it out once the show is over. Don't forget that if you're tuning in late, or if you just want to watch anything again, we will be uploading everything to our channel soon. Next up, Pavel and I are going to introduce you to some creative ways that you can solve problems in Night City.
Alright, weapons. Here we go. Tools of destruction. Ooh.
Hey V, I have a job for you. A client of mine is making
This is a new character.
deal. He needs protection. It could get hot, very hot. The gun dealers are Maelstrom. Alas, nothing ever transpires
this V's
as
apartment?
planned with them. You better gear up for this.
Ooh, is that a sniper? Alright, let's go. Dude, I've been wanting to see sniper gameplay for so long, and we finally just got a snippet. Power weapons. Oh my god, there's so much going on. I want to know more about those digital face masks. Smart weapons. Interesting. Whoa, what is that? It's like a hive shotgun. Thermal katana. Cyberware. Mantis blades. Yeah, we've seen this many times. Gorilla arms. Projectile launch system. Okay, so you're gonna probably be able to launch multiple things out of it then, I'm assuming.
So V, are you willing?
Yeah, I'm in.
That looked like a Midnight Arms weapon in the trunk there. The weapons look really good.
Pavel, thank you
The sounds
so
are
much
really
for
good.
joining me. Now,
Yeah, the
there
gun
was an
noises are so
awful lot
satisfying.
in that video, right? Because it's more than just guns.
Absolutely. We have melee weapons, we have ranged weapons, we have cyberware, we have offensive cyberware, defensive cyberware, armor. We could talk for hours and hours about this stuff.
I think just for today's episode, we should keep it simple and let's just talk about guns. Can you tell us the different types of guns that will be in the game?
So we have three distinct types of guns in our game. We have power weapons, we have tech weapons, and we have smart weapons. Now, power weapons are the most similar to contemporary weapons. One thing they can do, which normal weapons cannot, is ricochet bullets off of surfaces. So you can hit somebody hiding behind cover or hiding behind a wall. Now, tech weapons, on the other hand, use electromagnetic power to propel a fully metal projectile to extreme velocities. What that allows them to do is to punch through cover or punch through walls to hit somebody who's not even aware that you're there. Smart weapons use guided missile technology to actually track targets in real time. So you can hit somebody who's dodging, running away from you, or you can hit somebody who's hiding behind cover.
So Pavel, Cyberpunk doesn't just
Some of these I can't even tell if they're new
FPS
weapons.
elements, right?
Like, they
Also a
look
fully
similar to
fledged
others.
RPG. So can you tell us
Or
how
if they're just
you
variants.
guys approached introducing those RPG elements into gunplay?
So I can tell you one thing, Holly, it wasn't easy to merge those two elements together. Now, we've spent a considerable amount of time merging the RPG and FPP side of our game. What the player will experience is that V changes from a small-time mercenary to a legend in the world of Night City. V becomes more and more proficient in using weapons as the game progresses. So they will see that reload times become
The Mantis
shorter,
blades look so brutal.
the accuracy of your weapons grows, you will have faster aiming time, you will move faster with your weapons, everything becomes more in your control, and that
Yeah, I'm
gives
wondering
you
if I should make
more
a
opportunities
part
to
3 or if I should just
biggest
remake the
encounters that
entire
we've designed
all
for you.
weapons video.
So I have prepared a few extra questions
Because it
for
looks
you,
like a lot
Pavel,
of
if you're feeling up to it.
The weapons have either changed in
Okay,
design
well, the first is
or
going to be, how do you find more weapons in Night City? Like, where will players be looking for them?
So I expect the players to look everywhere for new and exciting weapons. You can, of course, buy weapons at vendor shops, and they will house an entire catalog of weaponry that you can get. However, the best weapons that you can find will be taken from enemies or loot caches that we have everywhere in Night City. The weapons rarities range from common through uncommon up to rare and then legendary. And as they go in rarity, they actually climb in power. However, legendary weapons are very specific in such a way that they possess unique abilities that you will find on no other weapons in the game. The players will actually need to make some tough choices to find some legendary weapons, because maybe they need to choose whether to kill a person who holds the legendary weapons that they want, or to spare them because they like them as a character.
So next question, let's talk about weapon modifications. What mods can people give to their weapons in Night City?
So we have two types of modifications in the game. One of them would be modifications that we call attachments. So these would be scopes and silencers, and you can see them actually being attached to your weapon as you're playing the game. They give you statistics advantage, and they give you more opportunities in gameplay. The other part of mods would be software mods. Now, these are basically small chips that you install in your weapon, and they actually change the statistics of the gun. They can give you damage, they can give you accuracy, or they can give you more fire rate. Some of those mods actually change the gunplay on a more fundamental level, so they can give you non-lethal rounds, biochemical rounds, to tear through that armor even faster.
So I suppose for my final question, why don't you tell us about your favorite weapon then? Which is your favorite weapon so far in Night City?
Oh, there are so many weapons that it's hard to choose just one. But I can mention some manufacturers with their weapons that I absolutely adore. The first manufacturer would be Tsunami Defense Systems, who produces the sniper rifle Nekomata. That's a tech sniper rifle. That means that it can pierce through walls. So you can actually hit somebody who's hiding behind cover or who doesn't even know you're there.
Looks beautiful.
Of course, I also like a close quarters approach. And what that needs is a shotgun. One of the shotguns that we have in the game is Budget Arms Carnage. Now, that thing is cast from pure steel, and it weighs a ton. However, you can cut a person clean in half with it. Another shotgun that I absolutely love, it's for a more refined approach, I would say, is a smart shotgun, Kangtao Zhuo. That thing has 8 barrels, and that means it can track 8 targets independently. Now, killing an entire room was never simpler.
Pavel, thank you
That's wild.
so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
I'm actually pretty interested to see what kind of weapons people discover when they play Cyberpunk for themselves. Before we end episode 2, this is a reminder that those who wish to dive deeper into the lore can now pick up
get the
the
book.
World of Cyberpunk 2077. This is a brand new book created in collaboration with Dark Horse Books that will give you an extensive look at what makes Night City tick before jumping into the game this November. That is it for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget that if you've missed anything or if you just want to watch again, we will be uploading everything to our channels shortly. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll be back with Night City Wire Episode 3 soon.
Episode 3 soon. You know it's gonna be October. That's their definition of soon. Yeah, we already knew it was only going to be like 30 minutes. That's how long the episodes are. You have to remember that they're wanting to show minimal stuff before the game actually comes out. I know everyone wants to just see unlimited footage, but I don't know. I thought that was great. I thought it was a great stream. Some people will think different, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Not everyone's going to like the same things. And yeah, I don't see them showing a shitload of stuff. Just because they don't want to do a bunch of spoilers. There has to be stuff for you to experience for the first time in the game. They can't just show you everything. Like, when you compare... Madar, I want you to compare what you see for other games leading up to launch. The amount of gameplay that they've shown is already beyond what you see for other games, for the most part. In 2018, they showed a 48-minute gameplay demo. You don't typically see that. And then on top of that, they've been showing gameplay leading up. They can't show everything, is my point. So what they have shown is really cool. I'm going to be diving into all the little details today in primarily one video. We'll just do one big analysis breakdown video, but then I'll also have a few other videos in the following days. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Yo, what's up, Toasty P? Did you just join on in? Can you expect a new video soon? Yeah, you can expect at least one video today. The 2018 gameplay looks nothing like the actual game. I don't know how you think that, because that's still in the game, but... And the game's actually been upgraded since, but... Anyways, I will be doing an analysis later today, and then we'll have some follow-up videos in the following days. So anyways, guys, I will see you guys later today with another video. I'm really happy that you guys dropped into the stream. I was not expecting to see the amount of concurrent viewers that we did, and I also find it odd that I think we're actually at our peak viewership as the stream ended. So anyways, I hope you guys drop in for the future videos later today. What's up, my boo? I really apologize. I'm terrible with names. Dude, will my PS4 even handle this? It will not look like how it does in the stream, unfortunately. Because in all the gameplay that we have seen, it is on a high-end PC. Road 25 minutes is such a cock to use. Yeah. But yeah, you can't expect them to show absolutely everything. If you guys want to continue the chat while I'm working on videos, you can go ahead and jump into the Discord. I'll see if I can link it up in the stream here. Let's copy link. If you guys want to continue the chat, usually while I'm editing and stuff like that, I will be chatting in Discord. So I will go ahead and post this in chat. If I can find my thing. All right. Absolutely losing my mind here. Yeah, I will post a new video later today, and then I'll post follow-up videos. I'm now going to be working ahead of schedule, so I will hopefully be having daily videos up. Of course, we will not be sacrificing on quality. All right, there's the Discord server. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and work on my analysis video. For those of you that enjoyed it, I'm happy you enjoyed it. For those that didn't enjoy it, I apologize. Hopefully you will enjoy episode 3 or the follow-up stuff leading to launch. Or maybe you'll just enjoy the game when it comes out. But anyways, guys, that is it for the stream. I will see you guys later today. And until next time, this is Epoxy, signing off.